cold, unforgiving world of prison, survival becomes a daily challenge, and sometimes, desperation leads to dangerous choices. That was the case for me when I decided to steal drugs from the prison's most feared gang, the Bloods. Life behind bars was a constant battle, and I quickly learned that respect and fear were the currencies that mattered most. The Bloods, with their unchallenged authority, controlled much of what happened inside these walls, including the lucrative drug trade. Driven by a combination of desperation and foolish bravado, I hatched a plan to steal a small stash of drugs from them. It was a high-risk move, but I convinced myself that the reward outweighed the danger. Late one night, under the cover of darkness, I executed my plan. Slipping past the guards and the gang's lookouts, I managed to get my hands on a valuable packet of narcotics. Initially, I felt triumphant, believing I had outsmarted the most dangerous men in prison. But that feeling was short-lived. Within days, the Bloods began to suspect that someone had breached their operation. They launched an investigation, ruthless and efficient, and it didn't take long for them to trace the theft back to me. The realization that they knew was like a cold hand gripping my heart. I knew what came next in the prison's brutal code of justice. There was nowhere to hide, no one to turn to for help. The guards turned a blind eye, as they often did when gang retribution was at play. My final hours were filled with dread. I knew the Bloods wouldn't be merciful. When they came for me, it was swift and violent, a statement to the rest of the inmates. I had crossed an unforgivable line, and the price was my life. Stabs followed by a flurry of fist. Stab, stab, as I fell to the ground, bleeding profusely, begging for mercy, but they had none. Stomp, stomp, followed by stab, 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 15 inmates or better all trying to get a turn, until finally, it was over. In my last moments, as I lay on the ground, beaten and mangled, feeling myself going in and out of consciousness due to the rapid blood loss, I reflected on the choices that led me here, the desperation that clouded my judgment. My story is a grim reminder of the harsh realities of prison life, where survival often depends on respecting the unspoken rules and the power held by those who enforce them. My mom came to visitation the day after, as she made her way through security as usual. When she came to see me joyous as always, a wave of worry consumed her, as she noticed the pale look on the guard after being informed of the inmate she was there to see. The guards pulled her aside and gave her the news. The pain she had to endure when she received the news that I was no longer of this world was indescribable, a pain which haunts me still from beyond the grave.
If you enjoy the content and want to see more of it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us. And if you find this video valuable, why not share it with your friends so they can join in on the fun too? Thanks for being part of our awesome community.